it isn't. Today was about opportunities that from the pitching staff. I'm more disappointed in myself and what I haven't been able to relay to my pitchers of what's important for success, and that's starting to bother me. My pitchers aren't performing at the level that they need to be. I take full responsibility for that. They need to get better. I've been part of many championship opportunities throughout my career, and I know you're only going to get there, you're only going to be successful, you're only as good as your pitching. And right now, we're not getting it done at the level we need to get to. And then it carries over to some stuff offensively, and we're just not, we didn't play good baseball the last 2 days, and I'm very disappointed about it.
You had several guys in that bullpen. I know that from Robbie it wasn't what you wanted to get it started with. If you were looking for somebody to step up and do some other things, you, I think, had a couple options some guys you may be able to turn to.
Yeah, you're right. Today was about opportunity, and some guys did rise to the occasion. I was very disappointed. Starter sets the tone for the game, and I thought Robbie had a perfect opportunity to shine today. He's been doing it day in and day out, most of the time out of the bullpen, and he just didn't set the tone well for us, and it made it difficult. This team has a tough time climbing back uphill because we're not exactly an offensive juggernaut. We'll scrap and claw, but I was very impressed with the team, the way we did claw back, and then when they put a 3 on the board. But we have still ways to go mentality-wise to get to where we need to get to. It needs to be a pressing issue each and every day to be the best team on the field, and I don't see that consistent enough right now in my eyes.
It's just one game as you're looking for maybe that third starter as you move through to the pen. I mean, did Connor show you some things that he could possibly be in that role, or can he stretch it out enough to be a starter?
Well, you're right. I have put myself in a corner now with Drew coming out of the bullpen. I do need to find a guy that we can go to. We might just have to piecemeal a game together and just kind of script it out like I did earlier in the year. We're making it too difficult on ourselves, though. I mean, Zach Godley is kind of showing a graph of how it's done. He's throwing strike one, he's minimizing his pitch count, and other guys aren't following the lead a little bit. It's not as difficult as we're making it right now, and like again, I take full responsibility for that. They're my pitching staff, and we need to get better to be at the level that I want this program to be at immediately.
Talking about some of those things offensively, you had more hits than they did over the weekend, but then they won the series and scored more runs. What do you see offensively?
We're continuing to miss some signs. Yesterday was about base running, but we're not playing with the intelligence that we're trying to get across to them. And I take offense to that. I mean, because the fact that sometimes you have to look yourself in the mirror and think, are we giving them too much information where it's making the game more difficult than it needs to be? And I think the more you simplify this game, the more success you're going to have. But we're not trying to overload them with information. We're just trying to give them good information that allows them to have success.